Hello, yoga birdies. Today we are going to do a Pilates practice. This is very similar to a class that I teach at one of my facilities where we do a full hour of Pilates, but we're going to shrink it down just a bit for today so I can make sure I get the whole thing filmed. You're going to need a mat, and typically Pilates is done barefoot. However, if you are more comfortable in socks or shoes, you can feel free to use those as well. So if you've never done Pilates before and you're not sure if it's for you or what it's about, it is a low impact workout and it's for your core. And a lot of times people think core is all just about the abs. The core is any muscle group that connects to your spine or your pelvis. So not only will we be working your abdominals, but also the obliques, the sides right here, the muscles of the back, and the glutes and hips and thighs. So if you are ready to start your practice, roll out your mat and make sure you can have a good view of what's going on. And if you have been told by a physician or medical professional to not participate in working out or exercise, please refrain from this video today. If you want music, feel free to have that as well. We are going to start seated on our mat, and you can sit in whatever way is most comfortable for you. Hands are on the knees. Take a deep belly breath in, deep belly breath out, sigh it out the mouth. So Pilates breathing, inhale nose, exhale like a sigh, big breath out. One more time, inhale. Exhale out. Take the right hand to the side of the right hip. Inhale, stretch over sideways. Exhale, center back up. Same thing, opposite direction, reaching over and center. One more in each direction. Over to the side, you can look up at your hand or down if that feels better on your neck. And one more time. Little torso circle. Hands come onto the knees. Inhale, bring your chest forward and start to circle your body around. Now hollow the belly when you round to the back. Inhale, forward to me. We're going to do 3 circles in this direction and then change. Prepare to change sides. Inhale, forward. Exhale, sigh it out. Warming through the spine. So Pilates is either holding our spine in one very specific position while we challenge our core, or there's also a lot of rounding motions that happen with Pilates. We're going to see that next. I'd like you to lay down, or sit rather, sideways onto me, and we're going to start some halfway roll downs. Your feet are wide, not quite as wide as your mat, but almost there. And bring your hands to the back of your thighs. Start up tall, and then somebody's going to take a big ice cream scooper, scoop you out right in the middle. Hollow the belly, tuck the chin, roll down halfway, and then inhale, roll up, lift your chest. To modify, keep the hands on the thighs. For advanced, reach the arms forward. Round. Look at your navel, and then roll it on up. Now, if your feet are flying off the floor, you might be coming down too far. Let's come down just halfway, and then rolling up. One more time. Halfway. Rolling up. I want you to roll all the way down to your back. Take your time. The slower the better. Hands behind the head, starting off with some simple crunches. Elbows are wide, chin is up, lift, and lower. Big breath. So we're picking our upper back off the floor. We're holding for a micro pause up at the top. Take 5 more times. Final 4. Now your stretch is coming. And if you notice you're putting a lot of stretch on the back of your neck, let's loosen up that fingertip grip. One more time. Up, hold, and down, hug your knees in. You can draw some egg beater circles with the knees just to stretch out. So first posture, our head will be down. Typically in Pilates, you will see this position of chin to chest, looking at your belly. However, if that should hurt your neck, your option is just to always set your head down. We're going to have a series. We have about 6 or 7 moves in our series today. So I'm going to keep my list by me so I don't forget. And then we're going to start. So on the back, we want to make sure we aren't overly arched and that we're not overly tucked. So make sure that you feel like you have your most natural arch occurring in your back. You're going to try to maintain that without changing. Hands to the floor, leg closest to knee is up. One knee is bent, one leg is up. Soften the knee if you're feeling tension in the knee. We circle, and it's a little circle and a stop. So try to keep your low back in this happy position without wiggling around. And we're trying to keep this foot on the floor nice and firm. We're about to change direction of the circle, same leg, and circle stop, circle stop. You want to feel your abdominals, your belly button, press in towards your spine to control the movement. You have a couple more here, and then we're going to go into some half climb the trees. Holding weight. This leg could stay straight up, or you could lower to 45. Crunch, hold, grip the back of your thigh. You're going to walk up to your knee and walk back. Up, 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 hold, down, 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 hold. 3 more. Big breath, rolling down. Again, big breath, rolling down. One more time. Rolling down. Reset. 2 feet down to the floor. Just shake out those hips a little bit. Roll side to side. Repeating the exact same series, opposite leg. So front foot closest to me on the floor. Back leg straight up. Again, if it hurts your kneecap, let's soften the knee a bit. Hands to the floor. Circle 10 times clockwise. Little circle stop. Stop. Feel the brace in your body as you stop the leg. And this circle could be real little, or it could be more medium size. Try not to overly rock anything else in the body. Counterclockwise circle. Stop and reverse. Big breath. Inhale, exhale. You have 5 more, and then your mini climb the trees. 2 more. Last one. Hold up. Option to keep your legs straight up or lower it off 45 degrees. This is a little bit harder actually. Curl, chin to chest, hollow the belly, hands to thigh, walk up 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, stop, down, 3, 2, stop. Up, down. 2 more times. Last one. And rest. Put your feet on the floor. Give a couple of little windshield wipes for your knees. We're moving on to the 100. This is a stylized variation of your 100. So I'm first going to show you how to modify in case you have a back issue that you're dealing with today. To modify this, knees will be up 90 degrees, and you're going to be pumping your arms right here. We pump 100 times, and to keep it safe for your neck and back, keep your head down. However, if you're a little more experienced in Pilates and you want to follow me, you're going to start with knees up, curl up, palms could be down or up. We're going to inhale, and we're going to exhale. So we're going to be pushing out 2 feet, pulling 2 feet in. Again, option is to keep your knees right over those hips. 5 counts in, pulsing hands, 5 breaths, exhaling out slow, pulsing the hands. So 100 pulses. Ready, set, inhale, fold, 3, 2, 1, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now if my head's up, I am looking at my belly button. What do I do if my neck starts to hurt? I set the head down. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway. Inhale, or you could stay here with me. Get those shoulder blades off the floor. If you're with me, and squeeze the inner thighs together. Out, 4, 3, 2, 1, in. 2 more cycles of breath. Last time. Hold and hug in. Circle out those knees. You can circle them together or separate. Single knee tucks. So these ones, we're going to turn this into a big combination. We're going to take one knee, any knee, hug it in to our body, extend the opposite leg. Try to curl your chin to chest, forehead to knee, and change. Exhale. To modify this, keep your head down and bring one leg straight up to the sky. Let's try 20 times. Ready? 1 and 2. Big breath. Breathe out like you're blowing out candles on a birthday cake. If your head is down, keep the legs moving. Now we're going to go into our second move. Scissor legs, no hands on the legs. 2 more here. Head up or head down, straight legs over hips, kick, 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 kick. Option to modify, tap a toe. 12 more. 12, 11. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hug, pause. Did you feel that in the center of your abs? Moving on, hands under the butt. You could keep your head down or again lift up with me. Your heels are together and you're going to push your heels out. 45 degrees or lower. Zip up your inner thighs and beat your heels. Look at your belly if you're with me. Hang tight, hang tight. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, put your feet on the floor and head down, arms reach. Teaser sit. First time I do this, I'm going to do it modified, then I'm going to make it more challenging. Crunch, grip the back of your thighs, lift up, lift your arms, roll all the way down, arms back. 2 more with me, option. No hands to the back of the thighs, roll down. Lifting up, rolling down. This time, hold it up, weight up. Set your shoulders into the back pocket, lean back without rounding the spine. Bow and arrows. You have a big bow and arrow set in front of you. Place an arrow in the bow, lean back, look at your fist, let it go. Now, big breath, twisting, looking behind you. 6 more. Squeeze through your upper back muscles. 4 more. Last 2. And 1. Roll down. Second set. A little bit faster than the first because we already know what to expect. Single knee tucks 20 times. Head up or head down. Pick one knee, grab the shin, extend opposite leg, curl up if you're with me. Breathe out 1, breathe out 2. You're pushing out with your big toe. Extending legs straight. 10 more. Big scissors coming up. No hands. 6 more. 4, 3, 2, hands by side, big kick, kick, kick. If you're tiring, head down. Otherwise, 10 more. Four, 3, 2, hug. Woo. Circle it out. Egg beater circles if you like. Time for heel beats. Hands under your butt. Option, keeping head down, but I'm going to go with my head up. My heels are together, my toes point like a mermaid flipper. I crunch, extend legs, and beat. Fast little beats. You're going to see these fast little beats on your side as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop, teaser for 3, lift off, lift up, roll down. 2 more, fully up, fully down. 1 more full, up and down. Next time, come up and hold 10 bow and arrows. Lift, shoulders back, lean, and twist. Now I'm not letting my elbow touch the floor because I see a lot of people just push their elbow into the ground and then they try to push themselves up from there. I want your obliques doing the work. 5 more. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Sit up and lay side onto knee. That's usually the part of class that I call our ab jam. We're moving on to side kick series, and we want to align our spine with the back edge of our mat. So this is how I set up. Elbow, top corner, shoulder, hip in line with the back edge of my mat, and then I kick my 2 legs out like a mermaid flipper towards my bottom front corner. This top hand must be in front. I see a lot of people do this. Take your hand, put it in front. Lift up this top leg, 2 kicks ahead, 1 kick back. 2, 1, big kick back. Now I also see a lot of people, they tend to rock their body. So keep your body still, 2 shoulders stacked, and once you have that stacking sensation, see if you can lift up the bottom leg. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, and lift. You have 4 more. Now if you remember the heel beats that we did for our abs, we're about to do them for our inner and outer thighs as well. Hold your legs open. Push your hand into the floor. Rock back so you're on the fleshiest part of your bottom. Heels together and beat for 10. 9, fast beats. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the top leg up. Lower the bottom leg. Little circles with the top. So we're doing 10 circles in each direction. And your heels are just brushing past. Get ready to change direction. Stop up, reverse. We did little circles laying on our back. This next move, one of my favorite of the side kick series, our grand rond de jambe. You have 4 more circles. You're going to be kicking your leg up, forward, up, and back. Here we go. Up, front, up, and back. Now don't let your upper body twist. If you can't quite touch the floor today, that's okay. And I want you to feel this in your outer thigh and in the outer butt cheek. Pilates does have a little bit of a point in the toe. Joseph Pilates worked with a lot of dancers in New York. If you're getting a cramp, I recommend you just relax your foot, hold it neutral. Now this top leg option to bring it in front, or option to bring it behind. So Pilates' choice. I prefer to get a stretch and bring it in front. This inner thigh, we're going to lift and circle through our bottom leg. Sometimes when people get tired, they start to circle their ankle around. Make sure it's stemming from the inner thigh, never the ankle joint. On 10, hold up, I'm there, reverse, circle it back. And this one is great for building up strength in the inner thigh. First you create fatigue, then you rest, then the strength comes. Hold up, lower down. Create this position with your leg. Top leg in front, bottom leg, bend it, hands down, lift, and stretch. We have two sides. We gotta do the same exact series, opposite side of the body. Because we've already fatigued this hip, we're going to feel a little bit of our muscles when we lay down, and the second side is always a little more difficult because it's a little more tired. Let's align our body, back edge of the mat, elbow, shoulder, hip, legs kick out forward, heels together like mermaid flipper, and you're going to take this top arm in front. Lift the top leg about hip height, and I'm bracing my quad, the top of the thigh here. 2 kicks ahead, 1 kick back. 2, 1, kick back. 2, 1, kick back. Shoulders, hips are stacked. If it's true for you, then see if you can lift up this bottom leg. 1 and 2 and kick. 1 and 2 and kick. Challenges the inner thigh and our oblique muscles just a little bit. Take 1 more and hold back. Wait. Use the top hand. Rock back off of your hip bone. Draw the heels together and swiftly beat your heels. Inner thigh, inner thigh, inner thigh. Holding, holding, holding. 5, 4, 3, 2, stop. Bottom leg down, top leg circle. Little itty bitty circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up, reverse. So hopefully you're feeling this outer portion of your cheek and the top leg as a whole. Grand Rond de Jambe is coming up next. Get ready to kick it up, kick it up, kick up, front, up, back, up, front, up, back. Now option, go a little slower, make your movements not as big, or you can make it really big. If you're getting that little Charlie horse through your toe, try just to relax the foot a little bit. Maybe stop, drink some water, or if you need to turn the video off, return later, that's fine as well. 2 more with me. Last time. Hold back. Option, top leg could be in front, or if you prefer, bring it behind. No real benefit, just preference, whatever you feel more comfortable in. I like bringing my leg in front, lift the top leg, and circle. Try to keep that bottom leg elevated. So sometimes people tell me, man, I feel like my bottom hip is grounding into the floor. What I would recommend is maybe getting a little cushion, a little towel, putting it under you to cushion. Hold up, reverse, and also make sure you're slightly leaned back. can help as well. 5 more circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Mirror my position, top leg in front, bend bottom, hands down, lift up, and hug. We are on to our third section of work. This is all for posterior chain. If you are not familiar with anatomical terms, posterior chain means everything that's behind you. Upper back, lower back, glutes, hamstrings, everything that's behind you that you can't see is what we're going to be working. So starting off with some pelvic curls and bridge marches. We're on our back again. When we are in our bridge or pelvic curls in Pilates, we can either have our knees very close or wider, depending on how that feels for our pelvis. I like to give the cue, it's about a fist distance with my knees and feet. Hands down by side. The first thing I think about doing is lifting up my tailbone. So see that little tuck? Then I lift my spine up off the floor slow, roll it down slow, and then I reset my pelvis. We're only doing 4 of these. Think of articulating your spine up and articulating it back down, like you're picking up and setting down a strand of pearls. Here we are, tuck, rolling up. Now lift up all the way. You should be able to see your rib cage within your eyesight, and roll down and reset. Tuck, rolling up. Think hip bones to the ceiling, and roll down and reset. If you remember the roll up, roll down that we did in the warm up, we're doing a similar motion, but we're just laying on our back here. Rolling one more time up. And rolling down, give a little hug of your knees into your chest. We're about to make this more active, bringing in balance and hip stability and core strength all together. Watch, I'm going to perform 2 for a preview and then follow along. My heels come a little bit closer to my buns and hands down. I want to make sure I use my upper back muscles into the mat to help me stabilize. I'm going to lift butt cheeks and one knee, set my foot down light, lift up and down. So I'm alternating legs. Let's try 10 in a row, right, left, right, left. Here we go. Up and down. Try to keep your hips level, and you can flex your foot if that feels good. It's a nice counterbalance to all the pointed toes we've done earlier. Squeeze up, roll down, squeeze up, roll down 4 more times, breath, and roll down. 2 more. Last one. And rest. Windshield wipe those knees right to left. More spinal work to come. This next set of spinal strengtheners, we are going to be on all 4s to start. So if you do need a cushion for your knee, you can roll up a towel, put that under your knees, fold up your yoga mat. I'm going to start to slowly roll up, and I'm coming side view for you. We want to make sure we're not overly arched or rounded. We're right in the middle of those 2 extremes. Long neck without looking straight ahead. See how this puts my upper neck or my neck area in a bad position? I want to just tuck my chin a little bit. Reach one heel behind you. Opportunity to flex and lengthen your leg. And it's the opposite arm that comes forward. And lower down. Changing opposite sides. Leg out, arm out, and lower down. Now let's start to flow. You can flow slowly or quickly. Don't go too fast though. In the world of yoga, we call this spinal balance, or sometimes we call it bird dog. In the world of Pilates, we call it swimming. This is the kneeling version of the swim exercise. You're going to try 3 more about if you're keeping pace with me, or do a total of 10 if you're moving at your own speed. If you're with me, take a quick child's pose. If you're finishing off your 10, go ahead and finish because I'm going to preview the next move. That was our swimming kneeling. I'm about to do our traditional Pilates swim. And I need a little bit of space for my arms and legs here. You could go palms down, or you could go palms facing each other. Chin is to chest, and it looks like this. Opposite arm and leg, lift off. Now when you get really good at this and feel the strength in your back, lift off all 4 limbs, and you can flutter in the air, kind of like you're swimming in a kiddie pool. So I'm going to let you decide today if you want to start with the on the floor variation, or if you want to be up and splashing in that kiddie pool. We're going to do 10 counts. I'm going to count slow, but you're going to swim at whatever speed you feel good at. Okay, ready, set, and swim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counts down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just rock out your hips a bit. And I'm going to scoot up, so hopefully you can see my feet in the camera a bit better. I want to make what I call a hand sandwich. This is so I can place my forehead down. Now I'm not completely relaxing here. I'm keeping a little bit of active attention in my arms and glutes. I'm going to pick one leg, and I'm going to lift it up off the ground straight. So I'm trying to not bend the knee, and I'm trying to get my kneecap and thigh off the floor. And if you're like, my thigh will not leave the floor, think about just elevating the kneecap as much as you can to take pressure off. We want to feel it in our glute, low back, and mid back. Not pain, but strength. We're going to be holding for 10 counts, then changing legs. Start with whatever leg you feel good with. Forehead down, squeeze your butt. Lift one leg, holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, shake out, do whatever you gotta do. Opposite leg, head down, glute squeeze, lift leg, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, I know a few of you were like, 8, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get it done, Trace. But no, you know my seconds are different than normal seconds. We're going to be in our child's pose, and if you would like, hands could be by your feet, or they could be extended out in front of you. Practicing a diagonal reach. Reach towards the front of your mat, or whatever side of your mat is closest to your computer screen, and walk your hands off. And diagonal reach to the back. So just walk your hands towards the back of your mat, or furthest from me, and stretch down. Walk yourself to all fours and sit down on your bottom. 3 more stretches and then we are going to call this one all done. Soles of the feet together, knees are open. Don't worry about how far down your knees can come today. Just go to wherever you're feeling a stretch through the inner thigh. Maybe you're stretching here with hands on shin or ankle. Lift your chest. Breath in. Breath out. Seated forward fold, extending your legs to knee. You could point or you could flex your feet, whatever you feel your body needs right now. Let's lift up and press forward. If you can't reach your toes, maybe your hands touch the side of your shins. Maybe you grab hold of the back of your calves. And let's finish our stretch with the seated twist. Bending right knee. Option to cross it over, or you could keep it right here as well. And let's see if we can hug in, opposite elbow to knee, and twist. And changing sides when ready. I hope you've liked this Pilates practice today. The rest of the week, I'm going to be filming a HIIT and abs workout, and then we will be having a yoga more towards the middle of the week. So for right now, I hope you enjoyed your practice. Take one deep breath in, exhale, let it out. Great job, everyone. Until next time, be safe.